Men need love, but they don't ever really seem to get much of it. I'm from America, and I've been noticing recently how a lot of men just don't get the love that I feel like they want or they require. And it's crazy because even men in relationships, I've realized, like my last relationship, I was there for her a lot. And I do believe that men need to lead in some aspect or some degree. But I felt like, sometimes there are things missing. Granted, my ex did do a lot for me, for real. But it's just the way that they go about it, I feel like the whole society, you've heard the saying before, like, only dogs, women, and children get unconditional love, like men, it's conditional. And there's definitely a lot of facts to that. But I've noticed, like, a lot of men just, they don't get that deep, deep, deep love, and men want it. They want that love too. Like, they don't want to be in pain, like that's why a lot of men honestly just be killing themselves. I've known a couple men who have done that and went that route. And it's sad, like the other night I was on FaceTime with this married chick, and we're flirting with each other and shit. Like, I personally, morally, I don't believe in, sleeping with a married woman, but we're just talking, flirting with each other, like, talking about like stuff, sexual stuff, whatever. And I'm like, where's your husband? She's like, oh, he's asleep in the other room. And I'm just thinking, like, wow, like, you know what I mean? Like, how much love is that man getting? Granted, from what I understand, from what she tells me, he, isn't the best with it either. And he definitely avoids her to some extent, and he has his own issues. But it's just like, man, like, to think, like, this is a married woman, like, openly flirting with a guy over the phone, And I know she talks to other guys too. Like, she's told me that before. So I'm just like, yo, like, what the fuck? Like, it just shows you, it's like, what is the point, man? And I'm not saying that a marriage cannot work out in America, but it's just like, I don't know. I feel like a lot of these married men be suffering in silence for real. Like, if you like you talk to them in groups or like while their wife's around, I feel like they won't admit the truth, but when you get them one on one and it's just you and him, like, he'll tell you how depressed he is, how down he is, he's got to worry about the kids, he's got to worry about the wife, but like, who worries about him, and I guess to an extent, that's just the burden of being a man. We have to stand strong and lead all the time. But there's times when, like, we want and desire that love too, and it just seems like we never get it. It's like so rare. And it's not even just a woman, it's society. Like I made a video about talking briefly on the Amber Heard and the Johnny Depp shit. And like, look at Johnny, like, now he's starting to get love and support. But like at the beginning, during the accusation, like years ago, when the divorce first happened, like, he was getting slammed, dropped from roles, like, no remorse, man. And it's just like, yo, man, it's like, it's crazy to think that we have to go like so far and above and beyond, and I feel like personally, the only deep love I get anymore in my life, I have like my mom, my dad, they cool with me, I talk to them every now and again, but like really my deepest love is like my brothers, I always say, like, I love definitely a good amount of my family members, but you don't get to choose them. Whereas the friends are like your family that you get to choose, and like, I got 4 close guy friends that I consider like brothers to me, and like, they show me love to such a deep, genuine level. It definitely helps fulfill me. Like, when I'm around them, if I got too much going on in my mind or I'm overthinking shit, and I'll just go out with my buddy and we'll grab a beer, and we'll just grab a drink at the bar, and it's just helps me find peace, and like, I just feel like men in this country need so much more real, genuine love.